thank you so much for coming in. I've been so excited to meet with you today. Can you tell me a bit about why you wanted to come and explore the claddagh ring with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm thrilled to be here. I'm very excited by what I can see on the table in front of me already. So I've wanted a claddagh ring, but whenever I go to buy one, I just don't find one that is quite what I'm looking for. I was thinking that it would make sense to maybe speak to you guys about designing a claddagh ring, because then I would have a lot more input into, you know, really making it the ring that I want it to be.
The idea of coming and commissioning something for yourself that's about you is beautiful. It's not someone giving this to you, you're doing this for yourself. It's really important. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about the 3 elements in the claddagh?
Yeah, so the claddagh is traditionally comprised of 3 different elements. So there are the hands, and the hands are encasing like a love heart, and then on top of the heart is a crown, and it's for friendship, love and loyalty. And the direction that the heart is facing, whether you're single, in a relationship or married.
Well, you mentioned the heart, and I did select a few heart-shaped gems just because I love to have gems when we sit down together. I think it's a really nice way to start the bespoke process. Often when people are commissioning a special ring for themselves, it is slightly more gem-led, because when you're making a sentimental piece of jewellery that reflects you, the materials need to reflect your values as well, and gemstones is a really nice way to do that. Let me pull this closer for you to see. We've obviously got slightly larger ones here in a range of pinks through to chicer kind of browns and peaches, and then this stone here is incredibly special. It's what we call a colour change sapphire. So depending on the light, it will show different colours. It might read kind of a chic, steely grey, but then it has flashes of purple, pink. People think of sapphires as being blue.
Blue, yeah.
They come in every colour of the rainbow. All right, so if you put your fingers together just over the tray for me, Emma, I will place one of these gems.
I feel like younger me would definitely go for the hot pink, but as I mature.
Don't deny yourself. So you can kind of tilt and see how the different light levels make the stones sort of pop and sing.
Yeah, oh, they're so beautiful.
It's really hard to choose a favourite when you're looking at gemstones.
Yeah.
Which finger did you intend to wear?
I'm thinking this one.
Lovely. If you want to try that one on. If you're wanting to wear it all the time and you don't want to risk losing the ring, it should be a little harder to take off, so you should have to kind of wiggle it to get it over the knuckle.
This
that actually
feels perfect.
So we're probably thinking something not too delicate, would you say?
Yeah,
in terms
I would
of weight.
Definitely prefer something a little more like robust. And actually one of the things when I was looking at claddagh rings, the women's ones tend to be like quite small and fine, and then it's the men's ones that are like chunkier, and I think I prefer the chunkier ones.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
We're perceived as a very feminine brand, but honestly, when we're making rings, we don't design a men's wedding band and a women's wedding band. We just make wedding rings.
With claddagh, I conceptually am really into them, but then like often the execution, I'm like, that's not quite right for me. So I've not really seen ones that look like this before. I'm really into them. Wow.
There's a lot of scope.
There's more possibilities than I had imagined.
We have a couple of different options. We like to work with either recycled 18 karat yellow gold, or my personal favourite and preference is to support the Fair Mind initiative. It's freshly mined gold. The mine that we work with is in Colombia, and we pay a set really high rate for the gold so that the communities there can be guaranteed a wage. And in order for them to participate in the Fair Mine scheme, they have to meet the safety standards, both environmental and social. So let me talk through the way we create things at Alex Monroe. So we love hand making, and we're so lucky that we have 2 workshops here in London, and our amazing teams who are just fantastic at hand making the jewellery. We do a lot in our sketchbooks and we'll sketch ideas for you, but then when it comes to prototyping, we would hand carve pieces straight into silver, because you get such a crisp, lovely definition that way. And then you'll be having your piece created in 18 karat yellow gold. So we would take a mould of the silver prototype once you're totally happy with the design. And we use what's called the lost wax process. And ta-da, you have an exact replica of your original design in gold. Hi. So glad you could come in.
Yeah, I'm so.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Oh my god.
And
Can I
yes,
try it?
please try it on. I think the pink is really rich in that buttery gold setting. It's like really warm.
Because it was hard to decide
It was.
what pink to go with, but I'm really happy I chose this one. And are these extra diamonds?
We put some ocean diamonds scattered up the shoulders just for some extra sparkle.
A scattering of ocean diamonds. That sounds
Sounds
like so
good.
magical. Magical ring.
Maybe. Yeah, it's your magical ring.
It's so beautiful.